Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. They'll have a first down past the 40. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there on the first play of the game. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as
And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start with the option. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Ryan. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
A reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
A look at the numbers from Penny last week. 14 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to in the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they're doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game. They're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A shotgun handoff now to Yeldon. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Rashad Penny. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chargers' 6-yard line.
Here's Ryan to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Complete.
Alshon Jeffrey. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The man is sharp. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
They'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide or protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Buying time to his left.
Completion here to Claypool.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is complete. It's Allen. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crashing over out of bounds.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA.
Chase Claypool.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
5-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The 29-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
9 yards.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With the 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier. He was
an extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down.
Jets.
On the run, it's Kenny. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stopped him.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the hole, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Draw play. This is Yeldon. The 6-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
7 brings up 3rd and inches.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The quick slant caught. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
New York.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run through it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Winovich brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 4-yard line.
McCaffrey. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They work this well upfield across the 45. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Malcolm Brown, the ball.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Chargers on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Second and 2. On play action, they'll throw. He's got him on the slant. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
I enjoy watching Keenan Allen play. Such passion, such drive, such physicality. 104 receptions last year, 1,199 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's made 3 straight Pro Bowl appearances, in addition to 3 straight seasons, over 1,100 yards receiving. I don't know how you rate him, but defensive players, they rate him awfully high.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. You can't have a drive go further without scoring than this, but that last yard sometimes can be the toughest. This is 3rd and goal. McCaffrey, and that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, Ryan. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 22.
Down, New York.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this won't get there. It won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Ryan. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Ryan will throw again. And that will be incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game. And the Chargers Pass rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Grover Stewart. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Ryan. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for David Moore.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Don't you do that?
Sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan looking middle, and that's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Jets.
Now Ryan. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Bill Disley.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
First down, Jets.
To throw again is Ryan. Short throw to Disley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Will Disley.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before they get a good head of steam going. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
Penny, the first down carry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Rashad Penny, the ball.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's the end of the play with the score Chargers 24, Jets 7.
Now Ryan on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Quarterback sacked by Leonard.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On the return, it's King. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The veteran Mario Addison in there to drop him for a loss.
Now, this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Charger drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And no room to maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47.
Leonard Floyd.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 44.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. Down the strip. He loses the football. Scooped up by the Jets. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, Ryan. Looking sideline, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing again, Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
Coverage defensively.
Again, Ryan. And now another one thrown incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
5-yard line.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now the throw taken in by Chark. They'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got to get in the ball.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
25 yards.
And New York set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Moore there, but it's going to be 2nd down. One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Today's final score, Chargers 31, Jets 14.